Hello and welcome to the IBM Institute for Business Value Study Screencast. My name is Christian Bieck, and in the next few minutes I'm going to talk about our new study for banking and insurance called Solving the Innovation Puzzle. Generally, banks and insurers are not known for their high level of innovativeness. At least that is the perception both outside and inside the industry. Now, what is innovation? Innovation is doing something new. That can be new for the company, that can be new for the industry, or that can be new for the world. It doesn't even have to be useful to be innovation. Now, the goal for our study is to understand where innovation in banking and insurance comes from. What triggers innovation? Once we understand that, we can find out what kind of models might work to create and implement that innovation, and ultimately that would lead to a structured and more consistent approach to innovation. Why is this necessary? Because complexity today is growing, and so is the rate of change. The leaders of banks and insurers, though, have been telling us that they don't feel their organization is ready enough for that complexity and for that change. That's why they need innovation, and they need to innovate better, more consistently, and more structured than they have been doing. What did we find? We found that there is a continuum of innovation, starting from the most radical, which is innovation that reshapes whole companies or even whole industries, all the way to the most incremental innovation, which is something you see only internally, but which helps your life and your work in millions of ways, but which you also rarely notice from the outside. This continuum of innovation leads us to propose a set of archetypes that show how innovation can work for banks and for insurers in real life. In the end, though, for banks and insurers, it is important to structure the way they do innovation, to know where they come from and where they want to go, and to have a portfolio that gives priority to the kind of innovation that is right for the company at that point in time. Because ultimately, the way innovation is working today, and that's the main reason why banks and insurers are not seen as innovative, is because it is all fairly haphazard. So don't rely on the stroke of luck. Build a structured approach to innovation. Thanks for listening to this IBM Institute for Business Value Study screencast on Solving the Innovation Puzzle. My name is Christian Bieck, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me at christian.bieck@de.ibm.com. Have a nice day.